Hello, and welcome to your SAE journey. Also, welcome to your SAE orientation day. My name is Cara Phillips, and I'm the learning advisor here at SAE. I'm part of the library and learning services team, and I'm just here for a couple of minutes just to tell you a little bit about our team and what we do and how you can connect with us. So, as I said, I'm the learning advisor, and here's a brief description of what I do. So my role is to assist students with any kind of learning questions they have. It could be that you have a learning difficulty that you are aware of and that you want some help with knowing how you can work best with your studies at SAE. Or it could be that you're just finding certain projects difficult and you want help sort of understanding what you're meant to do for the project. I can also meet with people to give feedback on your projects, and I can do that regularly. You can come for a one-off appointment, or you can even come regularly. Some people come weekly to get feedback on their projects as they go. I can help with things like research and referencing, helping you to know how to do the APA 7 referencing, or also how to research relevant scholarly articles or authoritative articles for your work. I can help you with your reflections, knowing what to write about, knowing how to write about transferable skills, and I can also help you find references for mid-project reflections. And I can also help with things like creating study plans, helping you to plan out your workload so that you can hit a deadline on time, helping you to know the best way to sort of optimize the time you have. And really anything else that is related to learning that occurs to you, feel free to ask. A lot of the time, I help people with sim units, so cultural studies or related concepts, anything to do with sort of writing about cultural issues or analysis. A lot of people want to talk through those kind of issues. Some of the things I don't help with are more subject or discipline specific skills. Like, for instance, if you want help with a certain software from game design or animation, I'm not going to be able to help you with that because I'm not an expert across all the subjects. I wish I was. So those kind of things you need to ask your lecturer. But if it's more like generally related to learning or study or referencing, research, reflections, writing skills, academic writing skills, or questions relating to sort of the sim units and cultural studies, any of that, I should be able to help you with. Now, if you want to book an appointment, you do that through the library website. So I'm just going to share my screen and show you how to do that. So I'm going to open a tab and do a search for the SAE library. You can see I've searched for this quite a few times already. I open up the page, and the first thing that comes up at the top of the page is Book a Learning Advisor. So we would click the first button there. This page basically describes the service, which I've just done. So if you click this button, Book a Learning Advisor, and it comes through to this form. The form's very simple. It just says your name, your email, what you want assistance with, and when you need assistance by. Just a note when you're filling that out, it's more like, when the project's due, if you put in, say, I need help in the next couple of hours, I possibly won't be able to get back to you because I'll probably be in other appointments. But put in whatever you want and I'll do my best. So you fill out that form and then that comes to me and I will get back to you. If you can think of any questions that I haven't answered or anything you need help with that I haven't mentioned, please feel free to ask. It's probable that I just haven't thought of that yet or no one's asked that yet. But yeah, fill out the form and we can have a chat about it. And then there are the amazing librarians. And here's a brief description of what they do. So the librarians are obviously really experienced with all the library services, the website, what resources we have, how you can access them. They're also amazing at explaining research techniques and referencing. And even if you've done some research before and you're thinking, yeah, I know how to, use a library search, I would recommend early on in your studies just making an appointment with the librarian just to see how you might be able to optimize that. There's a lot of research that happens as part of your projects here. And I can tell you now, as someone who spends most of the day helping students do research and things like this, that if you manage to get your technique down early on, it's going to make your life a whole lot easier. The librarians are all amazing people, and I'm just going to show you here how you book an appointment with them. So right next to the Book a Learning Advisor button, there's a Book a Librarian button, and you can click on that, which takes you to a booking calendar where you can choose a time for a 45-minute appointment. Alternatively, on the bottom right-hand corner of the window here, there's a chat button. So if you fill that out, one of the librarians will get back to you. So the other place you can connect with any of us is on the Slack channels. Now, you may have already had explained, or if not, I'm sure it'll be coming up later today about Slack. Slack actually works really well as a really supportive community because anyone can post in those channels and comment on other posts in those channels. So if you want help, you might post in the Help Learning Services channel, and I might answer, or if I'm busy at the time, one of the other library and learning services staff might answer, but also a student might jump in and answer your question or comment on it. If you're seeking help for something and you go in there, you might see someone else has already asked the same question, and you can join in their chat or have a conversation about it. And feel free to answer anyone else's questions if you know the answer. So that's also where you can find us. I'll just show you now on screen. Here is the Help Learning Support channel on Slack, and you should have this on your Slack. And you can post questions in here. You can see these people have done that, and someone's got back to them, one of the learning and library services team, or sometimes students. That's a way to join in the conversation and ask for any help that you need. So that's it. Congratulations again on your studies, and good luck with the start. And I really hope that myself and the librarians get to meet some of you this trimester.